Hello and welcome to the class again. This is Chandrasekhar, and today our topic is about Alcatel Lucent device or router. And today specifically, I will be talking about the overview of this particular device SR 7750 7450 ESS 7210 SAS and 7710 SR. So basically, what I will be sharing uh, with you is the overview of the device which is used in service provider network. So first of all, let me tell you why it is important to know about Alcatel Lucent router or NoKia router. This device is used in service provider nowadays, but it will be used more in near future because some of the Chinese products, in fact, most of the Chinese products are banned throughout the world. So now the due to this ban, this device is getting more popular, and so the engineers or the technicians who are aware of this device will have better opportunity to get a job or to get selected. All right. So this is the reason why I have started this series of this device. So let me tell you about some history about this device. Nokia is a very old company, and it was already there in telecom domain, and it was a major player, but it was lacking somewhere in IP domain. So it was not having a portfolio or a product which was as good as Cisco devices and Juniper devices. Um, when when we like when it was compared with them in this space of networking. So this Nokia in around 2016 they purchased Alcatel-Lucent, and then which gave Nokia an edge over other major player of IP and MPLS device. So basically, the reason was to purchase Alcatel was to get into this particular domain in this IP MPLS domain. So this was the project which this was the product which they received while purchasing Alcatel Lucent, and it was beneficial for them. So let's see what's next. Okay, let go into much deeper history of Nokia. So earlier, when it was Alcatel Lucent, there were only two products. They started with only two products in 2003, which was of 7750 SR. So service routing, it was good in like in technology. It was able to perform high availability, flexible forwarding, service orientation, OM, and network management. So this was a FP1 hardware. FP1 is like the the CPU, the chipset which was used was FP1, and then it got a measured leap into the time. Uh, while in 2003, between 2003 to 2008, they developed 13 products and one OS, and it was this this expansion was for yeah. So let me do something. Sorry. Okay, so these are 13 products which were developed during that this time. And then again in 2009 and beyond, they have moved to do FV2 hardware and SROS, and which gave them a huge uh, performance incentive. Terabit service provider, terabit service router portfolio, FP2 based line card, and optional integrated service adapter. So these were things which they developed after 2009 and beyond. So currently it is FP4 hardware, which is used by NoKia. Okay, so this is our portfolio, or portfolio of NoKia. So from very bottom of the list, it includes the access device. Access device is the device which is nearer to the service services and devices, which so 7210 and SS and 7705 SAR are the product which are used mostly in access network. Then comes the better one, the better device, the more powerful device which can be used in aggregation layer. So it is 7450 ESS. Basically, aggregation layer cater all the small device into one box. So it aggregates all the services at this layer. And then comes the core network or edge and core network, where you can deploy 7750 and the much bigger devices or much expensive devices in that area. Uh, so whose work is to just transmit the bit from one edge to another edge, or from one port to another port. All right. So all of these devices are using the same OS, which is SROS. And the other device which you see in blue is your management system, network management system, 5620 SAM. So these are the couple of devices which are of our interest. Okay, which are of our interest, and we will go into much deeper learning on all of this. Most of these devices, like 7750, is the one which we will actually work upon, and the rest will be similar, like they are a similar device with less or more same kind of features. Okay, in fact, the difference lies in the interface capability of this device. So and the capacities. So these are the only difference between each of the device. Okay, so let's see the next one. Okay, so here we go with 7750. So this one 7750. What is 7750? It is like the height RU is 21 RU. So half of it takes half of, right? 42 divided by 1 over 2 is equal to 21. So it is a big box, and the capacity of the system is 9.6 terabit, and per slot capacity is 400 GB. And switch fabric which it uses is 4 SFM SFM5, like 3 plus 1 redundant SFM. Okay, and total slot are 12, medium model slot are 9, and ETS capability compliant 800 mm. So this is some standard, physical layer standard. Okay, so the next device is 7750 SR12, which has got which is a little bit smaller from the earlier one. It is 14 RU. The capacity is 4 TB, and the slot capacity is 200 GB, and it has got dual active SFM412. So this chipset it uses dual active and SFM4. Okay, total slots are 12, media model slots are 10, and the standards physical standard is 800 mm. So the third one is 7750 SR7 8 RU. The capacity is 2 terabit. Slot capacity is 200 GB. Dual active SFM4. In total slots are 7. So SR7 is having 7 slots. Okay. Media model slot 5. Then comes 7750 SRA8. Again 7 is the RU height. Capacity is 400 GB. Slot capacity is 100 GB. Okay. And the switch fabric is not applicable. Fabricless design. And the media models are 8. For 7750 SR minus A4, it is 5 RU, 200 GB, 100 GB of slot capacity. It is again fabricless, and the media models are 4. 300 mm is the standard of this product. 7750 SR C12 C4. It has two box in this. This is a C12 and C4. So RU is 5 for C12 and 3 for C4. Capacity is 90 GB. Slot capacity is 9.4 GB per second. Okay, and 4 GB per second. CFM XP1 plus 1 integrated, so the chipset is CFM. 3 media dependent adapter, 6 media dependent adapter, 12 CMA and 4 CMA 2/10 gig, 2/2 interface 10 gig, 800 mm. So this is about the smallest 67750 device. There is another very it is big brother of 7750, 7950 XR family, and it is multi-chassis, so you can use more than one devices to make it a single device. So the maximum capacity which is on 7750 is 32 terabit. Slot maximum use is 40. 100G capacity is 160. 40G capacity is 400. And if you talk about 10G capacity, then you can have 1600 interfaces of 10G capacity. Okay, and you can have 2 racks, and it was launched in 2013. So it is a product already was there in before it was purchased by Nokia. So Nokia has purchased this in 2016, and this product was already there from 2013. So most of the product which Nokia is still selling and uh, is applicable in market, is available in market, are all old products, but the operating system might have changed a bit, and that's it. Device is all from previous generation itself. So the processor might have changed, the chipset might have changed to FP4. Okay, so 7950 XR16 3V, 20 slots, 180 slots, 118 cards, 80 interface. I mean, 40 G capacity, 200 and 10G, 800 single rack. Okay, and the last one is 7950 XR16C. So it has got 6.4 terabyte, 16 slots, 32, 100G capacity, 80, 40G capacity, 320, 10G capacity, and it cannot be used in multi-chassis. It is a standalone device. Okay. Okay, let's see why we should have 7750 series device in our network. So basic reason is 5 times higher density, 66% less power consumption, maximum flexibility with all type of service and protocol, IP routing, MPLS switching, data center interconnection, infrastructure SVS, unmatched scale, superior efficiency, versatility to handle the full range of core network needs, rich device immersive, personalized experience, cloud-based sharing and storage, high-speed fixed and wireless access. So these are a couple of the benefits which you get from this from using this device. Okay. Next is the much more detail of 7450 series switch. So it is ESS 12 is 2 terabit per second capability, and ESS 7 1 terabyte, ESS 6 320 GB, ESS 6 with 320 GB again, and ESS 1 40 GB. So ESS 12 has got 12 slots, 10 user slot, size is 1/3 of rack units. So up to 100 GB per slot. So this all like ESS 7 and ESS 12 is 100 Gbps. In ESS 7 you will have 7 slot, 5 user slot, and 8 RU. So the size is 8 RU. ESS 6 is also 8 RU, but it has 50% less capacity than ESS 7, 50 GB. Okay, high availability and ISSU is there, so you can upgrade this device while your device is online. So this is another great feature which is useful for the customer. 7450 ESS 6V is 320 GB, 6 slot, 4 slot vertical config, up to 50 GB per slot, high availability again, and ISSU. So the last one is 7450 ESS 1, 40 GB, 1 slot, semi-modular, up to 40 GB per slot rated in power. All right, so now comes the 7705 aggregation router, which is the benefit of using this is you can have SDN based and T1 even kind of interfaces are available on this kind of device, and you can use it in aggregate network, a family of powerful IP MPLS aggregation and routing platform. So this is a combo of telecom domain network catering device and advanced new generation gigabit Ethernet supporting, or 100 gigabit and 40 gigabit supporting port availability. So both of you can have better of both of this world. So next is okay, the capacity is 140 GB for SR18 large aggregation hub or a small central site. You can use both this in large aggregation hub or a smaller central site. 7750 SR8 12 GB a small medium aggregation site. So in a small medium aggregation site, you can use 7705 SR8. 775 SRF is 2 GB high definition, and a small site you can use it in small site. 7750 SR8 has the capacity of 16 GB. Small and medium aggregation site it can be used. 7750 SRM 5 GB HD small sites. So this device can be used at the aggregation place. And then we go to 7210 service access switch port product family. So basically these are switch port, a low cost Ethernet demarcation switch, cost efficient Ethernet edge switch, MPLS enabled Ethernet edge and aggregation switch, high performance MPLS enabled aggregation switch. So 7210 SASD is good for SOHO, small home of small office and home network. You can apply, you can use it there, and the capacity which it provide on wire speed is 20 Gbps. It has got all the fixed configuration, fixed port and slot. So 6 Gbps SFP is there, and 4 fast Ethernet or gigabit Ethernet copper wire port are available. All right. So the other one is 7210 SSE. This is a cost-effective Ethernet edge switch and wireless speed 48 Gbps, 12 GB SFP. So you can have 12. This is again fixed. Okay. And 12 copper-based SFPs. Okay. Then comes 72 SSM, which is MPLS enabled edge device or aggregation switch. Wire speed is 128 GB. Fixed configuration. Expansion slot also there. So for fixed is equal to 24 into gigabit Ethernet and 24 10 gig. SFPs 4 into E1 and E1. SCS access. So here it is. You can use TA1 even also there when you use 7210 SSM. Now the last one is 7210 SASX. So it is a higher end switch, and wire speed is 88 GB. Fixed, all are fixed. So 24 SFPs and then 2 10 GB. A family of compact Ethernet edge and aggregation device. Okay, and the last one is this device is for network management, as you have seen, 7701. So 5670 RAM, 5650 CPM, 5620 SAM. So these all devices are used for network management and application intelligence, control plane management, service management, MPLS infrastructure, physical infrastructure. So these are some of the benefit of using this one. So these are the benefit of using this OSS device. Okay. Okay. Let me show you another sheet, and then it is done for the session. Okay. Let me see. Share new thing here. Yeah, this one. So this is a network domain. This is service provider network. Okay, so you see there you can use 7750 SRM, 7450 ESS and service provider network. So this is a official document from Alcatel which presents where you can deploy this device in the edge, and you can add this. You can connect this switches on the edge devices, edge of the network. Then you have 7750, which you can use in core, and aggregation router in edge or aggregation point. So aggregation node is at the aggregation layer, service aggregation access layer. Here you can have the small device, a small switches to integrate the services on this. All right, so here you see 7750 is and 7210 is at the access and aggregation layer, and at the aggregation layer you have 7450 ESS switch. Then comes 7750, which you have used in edge. IPM Core also you can use the edge, or 7750 or 7950. You can use both of them in the core. Depend on the availability, depend on the network usability, how much is your client, how many clients you have, how much capacity you need. So the Alcatel Recent Router and Ethernet switch portfolio include the 7750 SR, the 7450 ESS, the 7210 SAS, and the 7705 SAR. So the same thing. This all was there in the slide itself, but I just wanted to show you because it has better representation. Okay, so the 7750 is available in 4 chassis options that are suitable for flexible deployment, from large ISP core application to small POP SR12E, SR12, SR7, SRC12, and SRC4. So this is about 7750. 7450 ESS highlight. The 7450 ESS is high performance MPLS enabled carrier Ethernet performance dedicated to Ethernet service delivery at maximum scale. The 7450 ESS provide layer 2 services like EVLL and VPLS. So this switch is capable of providing VPLS and VPWS services for increased flexibility, greater scales, and more services. The 7450 ESS can be extended to support 7750. So this can be they can work along with 7750 in order to get much better performance. So 7750 is available in 4 chassis option that allow for deployment in various scenarios depending on the core density and aggregation technology that are required. ESS12, ESS7, ESS6, and ES6V. 7450 ESS uses the same technology as 7750, but there are a key difference between the two products. There are still some difference between the two products, that is what it's saying. One is switch and one is router, and some differences are also there. So it is a low-cost device, and environment impact on operation cost is less. Okay, so that's all about this session on overview of 7750 or Nokia Siemens router. I believe you have enjoyed the session, and please join again for the next session. Thank you for joining. Have a good day.